Well, hello everybody, and happy Saturday. It is time for date night with Lisa. So I hope you guys are ready for a great date night. We've got some beautiful stuff to do. We're making a one sheet wonder and a card out of the one sheet wonder. And I'm just gonna make one card, but we're gonna make the whole sheet. So you can make 4 cards if you do it with me. So all you need is a sheet of white paper, and these 2 stamp sets, and you can do it along with me if you want to. We're using Tasteful Touches and Dahlia Days. Most everything is from the Tasteful Touches, and then I'm using these 2 things right here from Dahlia Days. So that's all you need if you want to join with me and make it at the same time, or if you're watching the replay later, you can do it that way. And I'm using, let's see, a bunch of colors, so we'll go through those as we go. But Magenta Madness is the main one, and then I've got Misty Moonlight, So Saffron, Gray Granite, and Soft Succulent. So we've got 5 colors tonight. Hello everybody. Hi Laura, hey Irene, hey Pamela, hey Patricia, Gina, Laura, Carla, Heather, Gwen, Judy. Got 2 Judys. Patty, Chi Omega, Mindy, Mary, Stacy, Roxanne. Hey, all of you. And if you guys are watching the replay, you can fast forward for a couple minutes while we're just saying hello. Hey, Sherry. Hey, Wendy. Does everybody have a good day so far today? I did a lot of errands this morning, and then I went by Lowe's and got 30 more bags of mulch and unloaded it and put a bunch down. Hey, Deborah. Hey, Stacy. Hey, Beth. And I tell you what, I'm pooped. I didn't have time to take a shower before this video, so it's a good thing it's not smell-o-vision. Because you guys would be running. Hey, T. Hey, Barbara. All right, we got Jude on here, too. So we got 3 Judys. Hey, Irene. No, I don't have any more energy. I'm pooped. I am really pooped. It's all the energy I could take to just do this today. But I made this earlier, so I already had it ready before I went outside, so that's a good thing. So this is the card that we're going to make, and I had this in there too, but I couldn't decide if I liked it or not. So look at this, and then look at it with the little, the doily behind it and see what you think. Do you like it with the little doily or without? No, I did not get the old dude at Lowe's again. In fact, when I went today, there was actually 4 young people loading the car. So they were doing it like boom, boom, boom. Like 2 kids would come over at a time and loaded the car really fast. So it was way better. All right. Everybody's saying without. Okay. So that's good because I didn't put it on there. I was kind of testing it and I was like, I don't think I like it. But I did the bow really cute. And, you know, for some reason when you do bows, a lot of times the tails kind of just stick out. And I didn't want that, so I put a little glue dot under each of the tails right here to keep them down so it would be exactly where I wanted it. So you can always do that. It didn't show. You can't see it. You can kind of feel it if you rub your finger over it, but it's not sticky or anything. And I put it under this part too. So we're going to make this one, but I decided after I did this, I did a little one just for this card because I didn't want to cut it up yet. And when I did the card, I did it straight up and down. So we're actually going to do the one sheet wonder this way today so that I can get 4 this way instead of having them this way because then it's not going to work right. So we're going to turn the paper like this and do it that way. All right, so let me show you what you need. We need a piece of white cardstock, 8.5 by 11, just 1 sheet. And we need a piece of 5.5 by 8.5 Magenta Madness, and a piece of 4 by 5.25 white. This is for the inside of the card, which I forgot to do on my sample one. And then this die cut, which comes with the Tasteful Touches. It's one of the dies that goes in this stamp set. It actually goes with these words, but I put it with those words. So the die is in this bundle. And it's only available for another week. I can't believe there's only 1 week left of this catalog. So I'm bummed. I think this stamp set is still available. Hopefully it is. If you live near me, I have extra one that's gonna be in my sale basket, so that's good if you're here. All right, you guys ready to get started? Anybody gonna join me while we do it? Let me see if there's any good comments. Smell-o-vision, good one. All right, almost everybody said no doily, but then we do have a couple with doily, so let's see. Yeah, I couldn't decide, so. All right, Deborah, you got notifications today, good. I just found out that I did a blog post, which I hardly ever do, about the free shipping sale that was Thursday. And for some reason, I did the blog post on Tuesday and published it on Wednesday morning, and people just got it today. So I'm like, oh, that's great. So everybody on my email list for my blog didn't get the notification from that. So the people in my email did, but not my blog. So, all right. Let's go ahead and get started. Hello, everybody who just joined. All right, so we're going to take this off. So you don't really need much. You can get 4 of these. I didn't really write 4, but you need 4 of those eventually. And then 4 of these and 4 of these, and then just 1 of the big sheets of paper. All right, so here's what we're going to do. We're going to turn it this way, and I'm going to put a piece of scrap paper down so I don't mess up my nice clean sheet underneath it. All right, so we're going to start with Magenta Madness. And this is my yucky pad that I used the other day. I still haven't cleaned it, so I'm probably going to get it. I had it all over my hands today. All right, so we're going to ink it up 1 time, and then we're going to stamp it 3 times. So let me leave it right there. So we're going to do 5 of them. So I'm going to start like right here, and then we're going to twist it just a little bit and make like a triangle. And then turn it upside down and do it there. So we've got 3 together, and we're going to do that 5 times. So we're going to do another one right here, and then next to it, and underneath. All right, and then we're going to go down to the bottom and do it another couple times. And I'm running out of room, so let me turn this to kind of to the side. All right, so we've got one like here, and there, and there. I don't know if we're going to have room to put them in the middle. Let's see. All right, to the left, to the right, and upside down. All right, so there we go. I was going to do another set in the middle, but I don't know if I have room or not. We'll just stick a couple. Maybe we'll get 2 in here. We'll do 2 like that. And then I want to put a couple like around the edges too. So we'll do like here and there. So just all around wherever you have some empty space, you can kind of stick some on there. Oops. You don't want to get that line on there like that, so be careful when you're doing just a part of it. All right, so 1 more right there, and that's good. So there's our first part. And then while we still have this out, we're going to go ahead and do the inside of the card. So we'll just stick 1 right here. So that's our inside. And then for our words, we're actually going to ink this up, stamp it off, and then we're just going to stamp it really, maybe I'll stamp it off twice. We're going to stamp it lightly on our word piece, and then stamp the words on top of that. All right, so I think we're done with the pink. Hopefully, because that's so messy, and I didn't get it on myself. I'm so excited. All right, next we're going to go to Misty Moonlight, and we're going to do our stems that are sticking out. Actually, let's do the words first. So we'll ink that up and just stamp right on top of where I did those flowers. And hopefully I'll get it straight. Looks good. All right, so we're done with that one. Now we're gonna do this one, which is just like little stems. Oops, darn it. Okay, so what I wanna do is not get that bottom part of that. So let me swipe it off. So I'm gonna try to get just the top part, like up to that cross right there. All right, and we're just gonna put some of those in, and I'm gonna just kind of put them all the way around. And now see, I stamped off, so I'm gonna have that line right there. So let's do one off the page right here, so then it won't matter. All right, so we're gonna ink it up again, right to that cross, and do some more. So we can have one right here, and right here, and so when you go off the page, try to do that as your last one, so you don't get those lines on there. So just ink it up so that this part's off the ink pad. All right, let's do one here. So, anybody do anything exciting today? I just did my errands, and then I went and saw my mother. She's in this like rehab place because she had she was in the hospital, had a whole bunch of issues going on. So then she was too weak to walk, so they said she needed to go to rehab and get physical therapy to get more strength back. So I went to visit her. All right, there we go. For some reason it's like light at the end. I don't know why. It's almost like it got mushed or something. Let's see. I'm kind of running out of room here. Let's do one here. And one there. All right, I think we can fit a couple more. Let's see. I'm running out of room. Let me do one like right there. And right there. All right, that looks pretty good. Maybe just like one or two more. Maybe right here and right there and right here. All right, so there we go. So this is the top right here. So that's what we've got with all of our blue pieces. And if you wanted to do a blue piece on this, the inside of the card, you could do that too. So we're done with Misty Moonlight. So that was Misty Moonlight. And now we're gonna go to, let's see, Soft Succulent. We'll do our leaves. And then we're gonna fill in with the other stuff. All right, so same thing with this leaf. I don't want that end of the petal right there, I mean the end of the stem. So I'm just gonna ink it up right on the edge so that it doesn't get the end of it. And I'm just gonna kind of put that in there with the blue ones. So I'm just gonna go around and put a few of those on each one and hope I didn't just get ink on my finger. I had the best dinner tonight. I had leftovers from the other night. I think I told you about that. I made a pork loin in my air fryer, and I made all these vegetables, so I had leftovers tonight, and I had some salmon left over, and it was so good. I just love it when I make something healthy. I actually have lost a few pounds. I was not doing very good, and then all of a sudden I don't know, I guess from working in the yard and doing stuff, I finally started to lose a few pounds. So that's a good thing. And I haven't had any ice cream in about a month. And it was even on sale the other day when I went in there, and I didn't even buy any. So I was proud of myself. All right, so just stick these wherever you have some blue ones, and we'll double stamp them so that I love getting the two colors, like the light and the dark. I probably should have done that with this one, do a light and a dark next to each other instead of just all the way around, but that's okay. And we can fit some in here too. And just keep going wherever you want them. And I hope you're not getting dizzy looking at this page spinning around. All right, am I missing one? Let's see, we could fit something in here. And, oh, I need some over here. It's hard to see it when you're just like looking at it. Let me see. I can't tell if I missed any. I'm gonna do one more down here. You just want to fill it in so it's almost all the way full. All right, so now we're going to go and fill in the blank spots. So I'm going to start with my favorite stamp, which is Very Versailles, the words, which are leaving. I think it's sold out too, so if you don't have it, I'm sorry. Let's see what everybody did. Oh, sorry to hear about your mom. Yeah, she's doing okay. She's doing much better, so she should be out in about a week or so. Let's see. Cheryl says, love the one sheet wonder. I remembered. Oh, you remembered it 11 minutes after 4, so you're 3 hours behind me. Kai Omega, you went to Sam's Club and Woodman's. I don't have Woodman's, and you're having yummy burgers and salad. Yum! Attended monthly. Oops, I just scrolled too far. Monthly card class today. Fun. It was so gorgeous here. It was like 80 degrees and sunny. Thank you. I've been eating ice cream for both of us. Mary says I've been eating ice cream for both of us. Well, I hope you're not gaining weight, because I was on my diet being really strict, and I was gaining weight. Like for about 2 weeks, I gained about 5 pounds, and I was being so good. And then I was talking to somebody who had the weight loss surgery, the gastric bypass, and I was telling her what I was eating, and she goes, you know what? She said, I think you're not eating enough protein, because I really was not eating that much. And she said, if you're not eating enough calories and you're not getting enough protein, then your body goes into starvation mode. So it's gonna start storing stuff. So I am stamping off the words here, and then stamp it twice, because I don't want it too dark. I don't want to overpower. Let me put that down. I don't want it to overpower the flowers, so I'm stamping off, and we're just kind of filling in wherever there's open spaces. So I think we're about good with that. Maybe another one right over here. Okay, so there we go. So we could stop here, but I went one step farther, and I put these little ones in here. Oops. With the same color, the gray granite. So I stamped off on this too, and then just kind of added this on here. You don't really see it too much because it's really light, but it just gives another little texture to it. So I'm trying not to cover my words up, but we're just going to put it in here just where there's extra space. And try not to go over the words. Hopefully my video's doing okay today. I know last time it buffered for a few minutes, right when I told my joke. And I had some jokes for today, and I think I left them in the other room. I think I did, yep. Yep, I did. Sorry. I don't have any jokes. Oh, somebody told me a joke just a minute ago on my comments, though. Okay. If you go in the bathroom and you're American, and you come out of the bathroom and you're American, what are you while you're in the bathroom? Anybody know this one? It was cute. I'll give you a second to think about it. All right, and this one is also from Tasteful Textures. Oops, I forgot to stamp off. Anybody got it? European. European. So you're American, and European. I thought that was funny. All right, so I think that's good with all the gray. All right, now we're going to have just a little dash of yellow. So I got my So Saffron. So we're going to put, you could just leave it like this. What do you think? Do you like it with the yellow or without the yellow? Who votes yes? Let's see if you guys like yellow. Yeah, European. Yep, some of you guys already knew it. All right, yellow. All right, almost everybody's like, yes, with the yellow, without yellow. Okay, we got it without, with. Everybody says yes, except for one person. All right, Gina. Oh, nope, it's Annie. Annie says without. Everybody else says with. Oh, no, Heather does too. All right. Let me see. Oh, Rachel said, I asked my husband why he still carries a comb when he is bald. He said he just can't part with it. That's cute. All right, it's about 95% yellow, so we're going to go with yellow. So we're going to add a little bit of yellow in here. And this one is from the Dahlia set. So I'm just gonna stick it in here. And this one, see, doesn't have a little stem, so we're good to do the whole thing. I'm just gonna kind of stick it in here wherever we want. And add a couple on each set of flowers. And it doesn't matter if it overlaps stuff. We just want a little bit of color in here. And oops. And a lot of you guys said that you like watching these One Sheet Wonder videos because it's easy to follow how to do it. And it is easy. All you gotta do is just keep spinning the paper around. And it's also watch Ruth. You know, Artful Stamping with Ruth. She does a really good job with the One Sheet Wonders. That's how, not how I learned how to do it, but I watched her a lot, and so I've learned a lot of stuff from her too. But I did them. I used to do them before I found her, but now I do them a lot more because she did one with these flowers, and I said, oh, I love it, love it. All right, I think that's about good. Maybe a couple more. And then we're gonna be done. We can cut it apart. Oops, I missed this one. Okay. All right, so I think maybe one more. It's hard to stop. It's like, oh, guess what? Strawberry picking has started in Chesapeake. So I am going strawberry picking next week. I'm so excited. So it's like strawberry picking. You know, if you've ever been, when you go, you pick your buckets and you think you're done and your back's hurting and you can't pick anymore. And then all of a sudden you're like walking to the place to pay and you're like, oh, there's some more, there's some more, there's some more. And you have to just keep stopping and picking, your bucket's overflowing. That's how One Sheet Wonder is. You just like can't stop. It just keeps going and going and going. So now we're gonna cut them. So we want to cut 4 pieces into 4 by 5 1/4. So we want them this way. That's why I stamped this up and down. All right, so we're gonna do right down the middle and then we're gonna trim it. So right down the middle is 4 1/4. Oops, let me put it up here a little bit higher so you can see it. I always do my cutter upside down because I like my numbers to the right instead of to the left. So mine is upside down. So we'll cut it right up the middle. And then we want to take a little bit off of one side of this. And I'm thinking I'm going to do this side because there's not much there. So we'll cut that down to 4. And then you have this nice little pretty sliver that you could put inside the card if you want it to. All right, now we need 5 1/4. So I'm just going to go ahead and do this at 5 1/4. So there's one. And then I'm going to do top of this one off. So here is the other one. And then we have another little pretty piece of paper. All right, so there's 2. And then we got to trim this one down. So I think for this one, I'm going to trim it off the bottom. Let's start with the top. Okay. So I'm going to do this one first at 5 1/4. Oops, I forgot to do the 4 inches. So let's take this side off. Now you could cut it down before you start, but I like it better after because then if you mess up on the edge or something, you can always trim it down. All right, I'm gonna trim off the top of this one. And then let's do this side. Because I kind of want my flower towards the bottom, but I think it's a little bit too high still. All right, so now we've got our 4 pieces done. And we're done with that. All right, so we're gonna get our pink piece and just pick one of these that we like the best. We're gonna make a card with all of them eventually, but let's do this one because this one has my flowers lower. So I'm gonna do that one. All right, so let's get some ribbon and the inside of the card. All right, so I've got this gorgeous ribbon. This is the sparkling Organza glittered organdy ribbon. So it's white and it has these sparkles all over it that are pink and blue, depending on which way the light catches it. So we're just gonna wrap a piece around the middle a little bit above the middle maybe, and cut it. I found my scissors. They were hiding. And I found my glue. It fell on the floor. So this one is just a little bit too high. I really wanted it just a little bit lower, but that's all right. So we're going to put this down around the back. And pull it tight. Oops. All right, that looks pretty straight. And then we're going to glue it down with some green glue. Oops. Oh, this one's leaking. Holy cow, it's coming out fast. All right, that was a full bottle. Oops. For some reason, that ribbon doesn't stick too well. That's why you got to get the glue on fast. Probably should use tape with that one. All right, Pamela says, can't wait for strawberry picking. I love strawberry picking. Do I have a favorite stamp in the new catalog? I have about 5. T says, I spray my one sheet wonder with shimmer spray before you cut it. Huh. Why do you do it before you cut it? I spray it. I always do it last. I don't know why, but I always spray it last. That is totally crooked there. That's okay. All right, then I sponged this with the Misty Moonlight. So let me get that back out. So I've got my blending brush, and I'm just going to go, oops, I got rid of my scrap paper. Hold on. Let me just use this. All right, so we're doing the tap off, and then just go right down the edge. This is called flecking. Used to do it with the sponges, but we don't have them anymore. Nothing exciting going on in my life today. Just running errands. No stories. I actually did have a story, but I can't even remember it. I wrote it down, but it's on the kitchen table. And I can't remember what it was. So we'll have to save it for next time. I do actually have a date, though, coming up on Monday. So I'll let you know how that goes after I meet him. We've been talking on the phone for about a week. The other guy, the x-ray guy, that didn't work out. He turned out to be a jerk. We didn't even have a date, but we just talked on the phone a few times, and he turned out to be a total jerk, so that's done. So this guy is really sweet. We've been talking, like I said, about a week and doing FaceTime. So he's a little bit older than me. Well, quite a bit older, like 12 years older. So, but he is a personal trainer. He's retired from his regular job, and now he's a personal trainer. So he's like in super good shape, and he does not look at all his age. I was shocked. So, all right, we're gonna put this on with dimensionals. So wish me luck, girls. Hopefully he's not watching, because I gave him my YouTube channel. And I said, you should check out my YouTube channel. And this is what's funny, because he lives in North Carolina, and we were sitting there talking about it, and I showed him pictures of what I do, and I told him about my YouTube videos, and he's like, oh, you know what we should do? He said, if you and I get together and end up getting married, he said, I could build you a she shed in the back for all your stamping, and you could have like a whole workshop out there and do your classes and do your videos. He goes, how does that sound? And I was like, that sounds great. We haven't had a date yet, and he's already talking about that. Build me a she shed. I was like, yes, sounds good to me. All right, so we're going to put this right on top of that. I did it a little bit to the right on the other one. Let me put this just a little bit over so the bow can go right there. All right, so we're going to do a bow. And then I'm going to tack it down with my glue dots, because I don't like it when it sticks out too far on the edge. This ribbon is a little bit hard to tie because it's very stiff. Sometimes it's hard to get the bows to cooperate. You just got to keep pulling it back and forth. That's a secret to a bow. You keep your finger on the knot, and you just keep pulling back and forth until you get it the right size. So that's a good one. Or you could get the bow maker that I showed you guys on Amazon, and that would be good too. And that makes it easier. All right, so see how this bow does? If you just stick it down, it's gonna stick out like that, and I didn't want that. So we're gonna stick it down, and then we're gonna put glue dots under it. So we'll stick that on there, like right there. And then I want this one to just kind of come down here and stay there. So let me try and twist it just a little bit. All right, so we're gonna put a little glue dot on the end with my scissors, or you take your pick tool. You could use that too. That would work probably better. All right, so we're gonna situate it right here, and I'm gonna lift it up and just put it right there. So that'll stay there, and then I'll put one on the other side too. Use my take your pick tool. All right, so there we go. So I want to get that little loopy thing there, so it's lifted up, and then just put it right there. So now your bow is doing exactly what you want it to. And I'm going to put one more under this ribbon, like right here, just to keep it in place. All right, so there we go. All right, and then we're going to spray it with some shimmer spray. I'm almost out. And if you're just joining, oh, you know what I forgot? Wait a minute, let's put some gems on there first. All right, so these gems I found, I was looking through my little bin of gems, and I found these already colored, and I think it's pale papaya and either mint macaron or soft succulent. I don't know which one I used, but that's pale papaya, and I'm pretty sure that's probably either dark mint macaron or light soft succulent maybe. But whatever it is, it was already colored, and it went perfect. Let me use my take your pick tool with this. So we're going to stick some of these on here, and that just really makes it pop. So we'll do 3 is good. You could put one right on your bow too if you want to, but I didn't have any big ones. All right, now we're going to do our spray. All right. Oh my gosh, Kitty Cat, you dated a 23-year-old or a guy 23 years older. That is long. That's really old. Gina, these bottles are at the Dollar Tree. All you gotta do is go to this one I got at Target, but the Dollar Tree has them 2 for $1. The exact same one. So just go there. They're in the travel section, like with all the you know, the travel stuff, like the small size things. All right, we're gonna spray. Oh, I'm getting glitter. And there we go. So what do you think? You love it, love it? So here's our big one. And you can do it either direction. If you do it the other way, just make your card go this way and then put the words on that side. But I liked it up and down, so there you go. So I hope you loved it. Let me read some of these comments real quick. Stunning card. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Beautiful, pretty, thank you. You guys are so awesome. Just got to the phone. Debbie Spicer. Hey, you missed the whole thing? You're going to have to watch the replay. I'm going to have to turn it off, though. Remember, I have to turn it off for about 15 minutes while I edit the beginning of it real quick, because I never know when it starts, so I always wait too long to say hello. So then it's like this big pause, and then I changed the thumbnail out because for some reason it's the wrong thumbnail too. I took a picture and it says can't upload thumbnail, so then it puts this one of the beach scene card on there, which I don't understand how it does that, but thanks, Sue. All right, so if you missed the beginning and you want to do the replay, it'll be back in about 15 minutes. It'll say private just for like 15 minutes, so don't worry. And also go back, make sure you like, subscribe, comment. If you want to order anything, this is the host code for the rest of the month, and I've got that card kit for you that I'll send you for a gift if your order is over $50. And if it's over $75, you also get an extra gift with that. So don't forget to use the host code. And I'd love to have you for a customer or have you in my downline. Oh, and I have exciting news. Guess what? I earned the Stampin' Up! Trip last week, well, on Thursday when we had the free shipping sale. So thank you guys, all of you who ordered and all of you in my downline who ordered a bunch of stuff and promoted and everything. All of you guys helped me earn that trip. So thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm so excited. I've never earned the trip this early in the year. So you guys are awesome, awesome, awesome. Thank you so much. And I will be back on Tuesday with another video, and I'll try to do something new and exciting with a brand new stamp set. Um, so I look forward to seeing you again soon. You guys have a great rest of your weekend, and take care. Bye-bye.